WCBI is exposing some troubling living conditions in Aberdeen at Southview Apartments.
Here we are. People who live there are reaching out for help after they say management has ignored them for years. Our Shawanda Jones visited one of the renters' units, and what she found may be hard to watch.
What was it? 6, 7 months? You can tell nobody deserves to live like this.
WCBI has received several calls and emails about the living conditions here at Southview Apartments. Faulty electrical wiring, mold infestations, and as you take a look at your screen, you can even see a sink in a tenant's floor. Now, this happens all too common. But why? A mother of 3 toddlers wants to keep her identity anonymous. She says she has been living in a bug invasion and mold outbreak for over a year now and says management won't do anything about it. She also believes it's affecting the health of her children.
When you move in here, you can face health problems. My kids were sick, and we just kept on going back and forth to the doctor, but you know, I was telling Miss Aves, I was like, well, that's my shit, like, that's not mold, that's mildew. They're not doing that but paint over it. That's it. When I did mention it to her, she's like, well, why don't you, just find you somewhere to go?
Avis is the property manager. She showed up at the apartment while we were there and spoke with the tenant. The tenant says this was the first time Avis has attempted to speak with her about repairs in weeks. The former mayor of Aberdeen says people in government housing are usually scared to come forward when living in unbearable conditions like this.
Socioeconomically, it's fear. Unfortunately, I don't care what you pay for your home, you should be living in a decent home. If I'm paying $5, I still supposed to have a quality home. Most of all of our major apartment complexes are owned by outsiders that doesn't live in the city. A lot of our citizens will not turn them in because they're afraid they may lose their residence because there's not another place that's any better than where they are.
Roy-Haynes is the city inspector and code enforcer for Aberdeen. He says documentation is step 1 if you ever find yourself in a similar situation.
Picture tell 1,000 words.
Once you have talked to management about your issues and the problems still haven't been fixed, call your city's inspector.
I will go out officially and look at the apartment, see any violations, write those down, give it to the manager or the homeowner, and begin to correct those things.
It's not even fixable because of the mold, the leaks, the termites.
Don't be scared to come talk to someone, because sometimes even if you're scared to tell it, we can go out there and just have a conversation with management and correct the problem. You don't tell us, we can't correct.
I did speak with the office manager, but she declined to comment, and I even tried to get in contact with corporate, and I had no luck. Telling your story right here in Aberdeen, Shawanda Jones, WCBI News.